Carlene, some tough stuff to look at right there. Last night you showed us how that storm really took over half of the country, the eastern half, and Texas, of all places, was seeing some icy stuff down there.
And they still are, talking about some hard freeze warnings that are in play for Texas. They're going to be dealing with temperatures that are going to feel like 10 degrees below zero. Also, we'll take a closer look at that storm system because they do have a lot to clean up, but the bulk of that moisture is starting to move out, and that's along the Atlantic coast. We'll take a look at that the next half hour. For our forecast, we got some temperatures on the cool side. We have the 50s right along the coast. You're also talking about 60 degrees for Escondido, 61 degrees currently for El Cajon and for Poway, 30s across the mountains, hitting that freezing mark at this moment for Mount Laguna. We have dry conditions, even stretching closer towards the North County coast. Now, we still have most of that dry air inland. We do have that influence of the marine moisture right along the coast, so some recovery as we go into the overnight hours. But it was dry overall for today as we still had Santa Ana winds that were moving through. We had a wind advisory for the inland areas. That was until 2. Then we had the extension of it for the mountains all the way until 8 p.m. tonight. So still seeing the dry air. The dry air is going to impact the entire county, even when we don't have wind speeds really picking up by tomorrow. So still talking about dry conditions. High pressure, that is the reason why we had the return of Santa Ana winds surface high right over the Great Basin as it moves towards the east, that easterly flow with those winds for today. We have a little bit of a break. So here's the break. It's this weak front that's going to move through. That's going to bring more of an onshore flow by tomorrow, but it's a small one. It's a minor one. We're talking about a weak onshore flow, and we'll have some gusts into the teens, even closer towards the coast. This area of high pressure right behind it will move right back over the Great Basin, and as a result, that's going to trigger the return of Santa Ana winds for the second half of the weekend. But for the first half, we are talking about lighter winds and also an onshore push. About 5:30 tomorrow, we'll have the breeze picking up to about 12 miles per hour for Oceanside. You're seeing 13 as well for downtown, and then 22 for the mountains, for Palomar Mountain. Then we'll start to have the winds become even more intense as we do have that area of high pressure moving over the Great Basin yet again. So as a result, wind gusts getting up there. We're going to start to have the wind coming more so out of the north and the northeast. That's going to start on Sunday and take us all the way into next week. On top of that, we're also talking about an area of high pressure. It's going to build in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So offshore winds, you're talking about warmer temperatures right back to those 80s on Tuesday for the inland valleys. That goes all the way until this time next week. 70s even returning to our mountains. That's well above seasonal, and 80s back in the desert. We'll go ahead and take a look at that other storm system I was mentioning in the next half hour. So for today, let's talk clouds. This high cloud type is associated with a halo around the sun or moon. Is it A, a cumulonimbus cloud, B, a cirrostratus cloud, C, an alto-cumulus cloud, or Jesse, I thought you'd get a chuckle out of this, or D, the beehive nimbus?
Hey!
I'm a beehive member, okay?
Come on.
Never come for my queen.
Come on,
all right.
Ivy.
Just head to our website, cbs8.com/weatherquiz to make your guess. You could win a pair of 1-month regional transit passes from MTS. They can be used for the trolley, the bus, or the North County Transit District Sprinter and Breeze. It's all a way to enjoy and explore San Diego without having to worry about traffic or parking. This prize is sponsored by Corky's Pest Control. You get your new weather quiz question every Monday through Friday during this newscast and our 7 a.m. Good luck to you.